Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Spartans have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Northern Illinois' offense will come out first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I love the offense coming out, being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that too. Like expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll open with the read option to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on second down. Floats it out in space. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Pressure coming. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Inside the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defender. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And now on second down for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Spartans have their offense in high gear.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll start this drive firing. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll leave it with him. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Handoff to the single back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Line gets set, first down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Going right to work up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. On target over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Got enough for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for the offense. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
First down for the offense.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
That's a first down for the offense.
Pulls and fires complete to the right.
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback on the keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Slings it downfield. Makes a connection. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They'll try the run. Hard running there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drived that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw again. On target. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's caught. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
At the 35-yard line. And that's good enough.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's long. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
At the 19-yard line. First down for the offense.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got him this time. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pumps it downfield. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
24, Northern Illinois, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. From the gun, the ground game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on second down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. To the first down. Quick strike complete. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Rides the back and leaves it. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They go to the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the RPO, complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll sneak and try to surge forward.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's long. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Spartans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the heat. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And that is no good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Leaves it with the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Unloads quickly. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Nice grab in traffic. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The field goal is no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Makes the catch. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Complete downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working that left side now. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll do it himself. Nice move there.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. and got that sucker to the ground.
The give on the inside. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Might as well give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Going to the running game. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And you watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. The play action fake. He's going to take off. He makes a grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal forward pass.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Toledo was able to cap off a close one inside the Glass Bowl with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Turning it on! And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Going to swing it on second down. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Right on the money. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a fourth down.
The 17-yard line. Offense facing fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. They want the edge on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Pulls it in down the sideline. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Setting up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Off play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Let's look big picture at Northern Illinois. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter, And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this up.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Misfired on 1st down. Back to the air on 2nd. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Just keeps slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Get it out on the screen. Runs through the tackle. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And here they come, almost all the way back.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Colorado State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Fort Collins. They'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.